Hello and welcome to an episode of The Path to Transformation. Today I am here doing something a little bit different, and I am somewhere different. So if you are tuning in on YouTube or somewhere on social media, then I'm so excited to have you. I'm Tammy and I am a coach, a podcaster, and a sound healer. So before we hop in, I want to let you know about a few things. The first being To Be Magnetic, and this is a neural manifestation program. And with the membership, the Pathway membership, you're able to have access to a bunch of different workshops. And these workshops are ones such as Unblock Love, Unblock Inner Child, Unblock Money, and you work on these different workshops and they help you get to your subconscious mind and reprogram so you make change. And I've been using To Be Magnetic for years and I refer to it so often and I love it, and I tell everybody about it really. So if you're interested, the code is Tamara6281 and that will allow you access to the entire library of them. Second thing I want to let you know about is Ally Bank, okay? And this is literally no affiliation, but I do have a code that I want to give you. So this is a high yield savings account, an online one. So every month you get interest, and you get interest from $10 to $20 a month. Now, I would tell somebody to do this 100 years ago if I could have. Not literally 100, but anyway, 10 years ago, wish I started one. But you have the account, you have the access to do it on your phone. The app's super helpful. You don't have a credit card, a debit card with it, and you don't have an in-person branch. So you don't have to that's why your interest is so high. But anyway, as one of the things that I did last year to get back more on my money and savings and stuff, I opened Ally and I recommend it to everyone. And last but not least, if you're interested in working with a coach, a life transitions coach, you're going through a big change, or you just really want to have a fulfilled life, then you can check the link below and we can potentially work together if you are interested. All right, so let's hop into the first episode. So yeah, life update. I am in a little recording studio because I'm trying to figure it out. I know I've mentioned before, but I am figuring out where I want to live and everything. So right now things have been up in the air with where I can record. So I wanted to try out an in-person studio to see if it fits my needs and everything. And then if I enjoy it, we're gonna go from there and see. But hopefully you like this setup and everything. It's super cute and I'm really excited that I'm able to try it out from here. But wanted to let you know, talk a little bit today about grief. So recently I celebrated my 30th birthday and I was definitely feeling a little bit sad about it. Well, intimidated by the 30-year age, but also really kind of missing my mom too. So yes, probably hormone related, but we don't want to just blame it on that, okay? And I was with family. Luckily, I was able to go see my cousin. But yeah, it just had me thinking oh my gosh, this reminds me about my grief, because I know, and I've mentioned on the podcast before, with grief, we can't really compare other people to our loved one that we lost. We can't expect them to do what we expected of the loved one that we lost, okay? So my mom, for example, would make a big deal about birthdays and everything, but I can't expect my dad to do the same because he's somebody different, okay? So I had to learn that lesson. But anyway, I knew my dad would give me a call and stuff, so he did. But I was sitting on the plane back from my cousins and I was damn, I really miss my mom. And it was hard for me not to cry on the plane in public, but I was just kind of oh, even though there's no shame in crying, but I just didn't feel like crying on my birthday. And yeah, I just wanted to give the little reminder and stuff that even if you think you're prepared and you're excited for a holiday, it can be unpredictable. Grief can be unpredictable. We don't know when the wave will crash. We also might think like, oh, I'll be absolutely fine this year. It'll be cool. And then like, for example, with me, like I was really sad. So you just really never know when it comes to grief. But the little thing that really made me happy though, so like after I was a little bit upset with like getting off the phone with my dad or whatever, reminded myself about that, you know, he's not her, etc. Like I can make my birthday the best that I can make it. And then I got a gift from the plane, okay? And the airline gave me a little gift bag, okay? So shout out to United. I already shouted them out on like Instagram and stuff. But so yeah, they gave me like a little bag of cookies and a drink. And I read the note and I was like, oh my god, this is so sweet. Like, first of all, I don't know how they knew it was my birthday. Don't know if the lady before gave like a heads up or if they just like pull up people's like information. No idea. But it was so sweet. However, the woman that handed it to me before I was handed the gift, I heard their names of the flight attendants. So like, I forget, but like, you know, Jackie, Cameron, Kelsey, Michelle, and my, like immediately, like I got a little bit of chills and I was like, wow, you know, Michelle's my mom's name, was her name. And I just knew that was like a sign. So when I hear her name, it's almost like a sign to me when I'm in a situation. Come to find out, the woman that handed me the gift after I was sad getting off the phone with my dad, Michelle handed me the gift. So that was very like kismet for me. So that's another thing that I highly suggest when it comes to grief too, besides, you know, reminding yourselves that it comes in waves. We don't know, we can't predict how we're going to feel in the holidays, but also to have like a little bit of a sign and just to kind of assign a sign maybe to your loved one. I think that's one thing that it can be really helpful. So for example, anytime I hear her name in a situation, it automatically makes me think about her. Or something maybe that was their favorite thing, you can also use that as your sign. So she loved cardinals for as long as I can remember. She like loved cardinals. So then I started to see cardinals pop up random places, had no idea. So that also was something that I assigned as a sign for her. So that was just a little bit of some life updates slash what I recommend for grief advice. So if you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with a friend. That's how more people get on the path to transformation and we're able to help more people. And yeah, as always, my Instagram is @TammyU_wellness. So let's connect and share. You can share with me your grief stories and whatnot. So thanks so much for listening, and I will catch you on the next one.